Hello, everyone.
Hey, how you doing, Nate? Long time no talk.
Yeah, it's been almost like 24 hours, man.
Hey, how you doing, Nate? Long time no talk.
Yeah, it's been almost like 24 hours, man.
Hey, how you doing, Nate? Long time no talk.
Yeah, it's been almost. Okay, so I'm doing a sound test on my
Hey, how you doing, Nate? Long time no
Twitch
talk.
here, and it seems to be coming through okay. So, Will, can I get you just to say something at all? It doesn't matter. Just give me about 15 seconds of speech. Can I get you just to say
Oh, of
something at
course. I
all? Doesn't
love the
matter. Just give
opportunity to
me about
just jabber
15
on.
seconds of speech. Can I get you just to say
Hopefully
something
the
at all?
Twitch is going to be
Doesn't matter.
working
Just give
tonight.
me
We're
about
not going to have to
15
worry about that.
seconds of speech.
Getting the
Can I get you just to say
hopefully
something at all?
server continually dropping like it did last night. Worry about that. Getting the hopefully drop.
All right, that seems to be working okay. That seems to be working a little better. So far, no crashing, which is good.
So I made a couple of tweaks based on character creation, and I'm numbers into your my character sheet.
Okay, yep.
I just want to make sure if there's any specific mechanics I need to worry about as far as, for example, all the attacks go in the attack section, or do we just put our weapons in the inventory?
You can just put your weapons in the inventory for now if you want.
Okay.
So the way, just you got your character sheet there. So the way I'm hoping that to get everyone to fill in the data is, you see where it says basic skills?
Yes.
Okay. Behind most of the terms, you got your two hash marks there.
Yes.
So what I would like is, whatever your skill is, just go in and modify the hash marks into the number. So if you have a dexterity 4, turn those two hash marks into a 4.
Okay, and ignore the attribute value.
Yes, for now. Keep everything separate, because the way I'm expecting to get people to do it is, say if they're going to do a dexterity skill. So if their dexterity is 4, then the Coriolis dice string is going to say 4d6. But I'm going to add every other modifier on via the modifier box. So if you have an agility of 5, you put 5 in it. If you have a gun that adds +2, that changes that to a 7, and so forth, right?
Gotcha. And for the attributes, you want us to change those zeros to our actual values?
Yes, please. Yep. And just match the value to the dice string. So.
Unfortunately, it won't let me modify. Oh, hang on. That's because I locked it. I'll take care of it.
So I am dual streaming this on both Twitch and YouTube. On YouTube, it allows me to record it, and that way it doesn't just get deleted. With Twitch, it's only around for 30 days or so, and then it's gone, right?
Yeah.
There. For posterity, is it? Ooh, I like your picture.
Now, aside from the gear that we're given at our, character creation, are we allowed to buy anything on top of that?
Yeah, sure. That'd be no problem at all. So, I'm not let me see here. If you select the image tab on the right-hand side.
Yes.
All right, if you scroll down through there, you should see a list called Gear and Equipment.
Yes, I see it.
So if you click on that, you should be able to just using the little arrow keys down the bottom down there. you can drag down and see everything that you need.
Oh, you've consolidated everything. That's very nice. Thank you.
It's all on one sheet.
That's lovely. Also, I sent you a picture from my.
Yeah, I'm adding that right now. Jabbar.
That would be him.
There you go. Picture is now added.
Well, thank you, sir.
So now I am going to need to add a couple of extra images for tonight's game. So I'm going to start digging that stuff up. Did you end up buying?
I take it people give a lot of prayers during combat.
Yes. There can be. Did you happen to go buy the PDF after?
I did. I am guilty.
Yeah, I kind of thought you would after I was talking to you about it yesterday.
I mean, it sounds awesome. And then when I read through the quick start and it said it's, like you mentioned, it's a kind of a mishmash of Arabian Nights in space. And I think they refer to Firefly. And then at the very end there, they refer to Alien. And I'm like, oh, I'm in.
Yeah, it's I really focus on the supernatural horror in this setting, so.
And there's a canned adventure of the Lost Ship?
Yes, there is. Yep.
Are we going to be going through that at any point?
Well, as funny as this may sound, I ran my first adventure I ever ran in this. I wrote my own, and I released the notes online and whatever, right? And I had a couple of people ask questions about it, and to my surprise, it was actually some of the people from Free League Publishing. So they were talking to me about it and whatever, asked some questions or whatever. It's pretty cool. This is on the Google Plus pages, right? So then at the end of it, about 2 or 3 months later, an adventure was released, and it's the Dead Ship. This adventure, and when I read it, I was like, "That's almost exactly my adventure." So I actually contacted them. The writer, and I said, "Listen, is it just coincidence, or did you guys actually take my idea?" And it was just coincidence because the writer already had it. He had it written back 2 or 3 years ago, but the story was almost identical in the concept and the plot line. And I was taken aback by that. I thought that was kind of cool, but that tells me that my idea of this setting is exactly the way the writers wanted to have it planned for it. So I was very happy about that.
Wow.
Now I'm getting a lot of feedback or static from someone's mic. I don't know who it is.
Could be mine. Let me try to go on to voice activated.
Oh no, it's Margot's speaker. He's cutting in and out. I'm gonna have to mute him for now. Mute. Yeah, man. Margot's, your mic is cutting in and out crackly, so I don't know what's going on. He's typing there now. Man, I had a lot of fun last night playing Conan, eh?
Oh, mate, it was so much fun.
I can understand how people can, like, if the GM doesn't spend Doom, I can see how people can just overwash anything that they put on the table. Like any of the players, they can just overcome anything. But it's the Doom is the secret. You learn how to use that. That's where you really add a challenge to the players. I was really impressed.
Oh my goodness, yes. I mean, you devastated like 3 players in 2 rounds. And I mean, it just took 1 or 2 hits. I mean, and that's really, it's kind of the first time that's really happened. And I was concerned. And now got a second wave coming. I'm even more concerned,
Yeah, I'm not letting you guys get a chance to get like some real healing on the go.
No, and that's to be expected. I mean, yeah, we could have, all hauled ass back to the beach, but my gut was telling me let's at least get into some shelter or something,
Yeah, that's right.
Something a little easier defended, but as it turns out, it looks like we're surrounded again. So it should be an interesting session this coming Saturday.
Well, I'm not purposely trying to kill off characters. That's not my goal. My goal is to make characters struggle to stay alive. But I'm not going to outright drop a rock on someone.
Oh no. Yeah, we got that feeling. I'm sure Nevin's felt a little picked on initially, but that's what he gets for going out alone. I mean, it's one of those things where you think you want to be tricky. Okay, well, you're going to be the one who bumps into the iceberg first.
Well, the whole idea was, you guys sneak off, and you may come across them and actually see them doing something, right? But he decided to walk on in, and he actually just, he made such a bad roll. I was like, all right, fine. He just actually walked into them, and they know he's there, type of thing. So
exactly.
Well, I'm very happy that everything seems not to be crashing at the moment.
Now, have you got the talents listed anywhere?
Oh yes. Go first of all. Open up the module. So go down to your Jin your Jin button on the bottom right hand corner.
Yes.
Click on that, and go in the modules, and then open up the Coriolis module.
And then it'll be in roles again?
It'll be under roles, yep.
Lovely.
And I got most of the skills there. I got most of all the talents are there. You can drag and drop the talents over. And if you click on them, you should be able to read. Like what they do and stuff.
What was the group talent that was taken?
The group talent is Mercy of the Icons.
I figured that was what would be chosen.
So images.
Do you also have equipment listed for drag and drop?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'll have to manually put that in for now.
And I just want to clarify, I want to make sure I'm not doing anything out of order. One of the items that I got was a heavy armor.
Okay, yep.
And it says that heavy armor comes with one additional feature.
Yep.
It gives a list of features. Do I just get to pick one of those?
It does, yeah. You get two. Yep, you get to choose.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, I see Frank is logged on. Okay, so I've been letting this stream now for roughly... do I have a time here? For quite some time, anyway. And I haven't crashed yet, so I think everything is fixed. So I'm going to turn this off now and then turn it on.
Wunderbar.
Wicked. So I'll do that now.